Hi everyone and welcome to Homerino Collectibles, where today we're going to be taking a look at the Star Wars Black Series 6-inch First Order Flametrooper. So this is obviously the flame variant of a Stormtrooper, and we do see him in the new film. We see him right at the very start, and we see glimpses of them throughout, but they're not, as major. I'm pretty sure that we're going to see a lot more of them in future films to come, and hopefully some more variations of some Stormtroopers too. I will actually be comparing this with a First Order Stormtrooper, and I'll also show you everyone else that came in this wave too, so stay tuned for that. Here's a quick little bio on the back, so let's get this thing open and take a closer look. And here we have the Flametrooper out of the packaging, and this figure is a pretty cool one. So the design, it sort of reminds me of a mix between the First Order Stormtrooper and the First Order Snowtrooper. One of the things that I love about these two armors, the Snowtrooper and the Flametrooper, are the helmet designs. The fact that they have those slits. If you are in a snowy environment, it's going to be very, very bright. So the Snowtrooper has the smaller slit to stop the glare of the snow, whereas this guy is stopping the glare of the flamethrower from hurting his eyes, so he can still see and whatnot. And I just really, really love that attention to detail, that they don't just give him like standard visors or something like that. That they do actually change up the helmets, and it's really nice to have to build an army, especially if it's in thinking of action figures and stuff. To have lots of different things on your shelf, not just different weapons, but completely different armors as well. So I really, really do like these new designs from The Force Awakens, and I hope to see more in the subsequent films as well. Something else I love about this armor in particular is that down here, the classic Stormtroopers from the original trilogy had this kind of design down here on the knee, and then this knee to be different and sticking out like this, and obviously we didn't get that on this guy right here, but this is more reminiscent of a kind of classic look down there at the legs, and I really, really do like that. So overall you can see the armor's just a little bit more built up than this guy right here, especially down here in the legs. It's much thicker. We got extra attachments and stuff. The forearm pieces are pretty much the same. They got the same detailing on the inside there, if you can see that. The weapon here, the flamethrower, as you can see, it's got some red detailing on there too. It's not super warped or anything. As you can see, it's nice and straight. It has a hose that does disconnect from this piece right here. And that's how it comes in the packaging. So it disconnects from the gun, but it's still connected to the propane tank, which what I'm guessing is propane in whatever universe they're in. That's on the back right here, and it does detach. There's only one way you can put it on, because as you can see, there's a hole there and a peg above it there to help you locate which way round it needs to be, pretty much. But yeah, so it sits on the back there nicely. It's got some nice red detail on there. Obviously we have basically every part of the armor except for some of the forearm, whatnot, and probably, I don't know, the hands maybe. Everything else is completely different. Even the feet down here have a bit more armor around the ankle area right there. So the head, it looks up really well, down really well. You've got the hinge here as well, which you can move down so you can get it really, really far. Obviously left and right, and you have a lot of pivot there as well. So really, really nice head joint up here on the ball joint and the pivot. You can see just how much room there is inside there for this thing to move around. Shoulders a bit tighter, because as you can see they are a bit closer to the body than over there, but the armor still does go underneath, and on this side I can actually get it going a bit further, but it's a little bit less than that figure. Rotates all the way around. We have a rotation and a hinge still at the elbow right here, not quite a 90 though. Rotation and then hinges at the hands. However, here at the ab crunch, this is where we get less articulation, because it doesn't pivot side to side and it doesn't crunch forward and back. As you can see, there's just no room at all. All it does is rotate side to side, and that is it. Legs come out to the side, forward and back, rotation at the upper part of the thigh, double jointed knees. The feet don't go up, they go down though, and we do get ankle pivot even with all that armor there. So for the most part, you still get the same articulation as you would get from the standard Stormtrooper design. So with this figure, you don't get any more accessories. You don't get a sidearm or anything to put on the thigh. There's actually no area there for it to go. Paint-wise, everything is done very well, except for down here on the leg. You can see there is a bit of sloppy paint right down there. You can see one of the problems there when I pick it up. See how loose that is just in that one notch. The feet are also like it, especially on this guy. He keeps falling over. The feet are pretty loose. I'm seeing that with a lot of these, the clones and the Stormtroopers and whatnot in the Black Series. All the other figures seem to be fine, but it's always the clones and the Stormtroopers that just have looser joints and want to fall. So the figure stands just about 6¼ inches tall, so standard size. Here's some other figures from the wave. We have Jango Fett right there. We have Finn as the Stormtrooper. And then we also have Han Solo. So this is the rest of the wave, and I definitely think that this is the best Black Series wave that we have gotten. So if you want to check out the reviews of anything else that you've seen in this video, they are all on my channel in my Star Wars Black Series playlist. But if you just go to my channel homepage, they'll all be right there because they were my most recent videos. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a like. I definitely recommend that you get every figure that's on this screen right here. If you want to check out more pictures of anything else from my collection, go see my Instagram. It's Homerino123, and the link's in the description below, along with my Twitter and my Twitch. And for more Star Wars The Black Series reviews, go ahead and subscribe. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.